What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome to the MKO Pugilism Boxing channel, where we talk all things boxing. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, put it on all so you get notified of all the latest content as and when it drops. So let's get into this one. Just a quick video today. I'm sure many of you would have heard over the past week or so, Tyson Fury versus Oleksander Usyk is actually signed. So the undisputed fight, a fight that I've been excited for, and I've been very, very desperate to see had actually been signed. And we've got it from multiple sources, Coppinger on Twitter, Frank Warren himself, who's Tyson Fury, one of his promoters. He's been saying, look, both guys have signed it. He's been on TalkSport, another platform that they love, Tyson Fury, and he went on there and he was tight-lipped about some things like how much the guys are going to get paid. But he said one thing for sure, the fight has been signed. And the only people who you haven't heard from, really, we've had fight posters and stuff, but the fighters themselves, like Tyson Fury, I haven't really heard anything from his side about him sort of saying himself that it's on. It's mainly been in Ghana and stuff, and likewise with Usyk, I haven't really heard from him. But in terms of, the promoters, the posters, their TV coverage, and a lot of the media outlets, they're all saying it's on. So in terms of this fight, I must say that going by the experience of, watching the careers of, especially of Tyson Fury, I'm still somewhat skeptical about it, and as to whether or not it happens, because I do remember that I was elated to see in, I think it was 2021, where Tyson Fury made his Instagram video to say that I think it was Daniel Kinahan, he had made the fight happen, and he made this big Instagram video. Everyone was excited. I think I've even made videos about it myself. Goes, yeah, get up there, my boy. Yeah, Dan, we've pulled it off. We pulled it off. Me and Joshua are gonna fight, blah, blah, blah. And then that got squashed down the line because of the mediation arbitration, and that was in spite of Bob Arum, Frank Warren, and the rest of them saying that no, Fury Joshua is definitely on there. Mediation arbitration will not be a problem. I mean, in terms of this fight, there isn't really anything like that in a way. I suppose the only thing you could say is the mandatories for Usyk. But I'm sure they could work out something to where the undisputed trumps the mandatory obligations he has. I mean, where I stand on it is I'm skeptical as to whether or not it does happen, but at the same time, I'm hopeful. For me, I've seen the information has come out, the news and everything. I'm still saying that I wouldn't get all excited. For me, it's still kind of 50-50. I think until it's fight week, as well, there's not really a date. They said something about December 23rd, and then Frank Warren clarified it and said, well, it doesn't mean it will be on December 23rd. It means that the Riyadh season starts, I guess, this month, and it will be before the end of that season in Saudi Arabia, which the end of that season will be about February, March, that sort of time. So it will be in between like December and March. So that's when this Riyadh season, where they have all the sporting events and special things going on in Saudi Arabia. So for me, in one breath, I'm happy that at least we've had this announcement, we've said contract signed, but I'm also somewhat skeptical. So for me, it's still 50-50 as to whether the fight happens again, because as we know, Fury does have a history. I remember when he beat Vladimir Klitschko, and then he was supposed to fight him again in a rematch, and the rematch was actually signed, but that didn't happen because he went off into his binge of all the drugs and stuff. But now he seems, it's still just as crazy, but he seems a little bit more focused now. So as a boxing fan, I really am hoping that this good news does lead into an actual fight, that we don't just hear it signed, that we see a fight date and we see Fight Week, and we get to witness this great event, which will be the first undisputed heavyweight title fight in over 20 years. I think it's since Lennox Lewis, we have not had one undisputed world champion at heavyweight. So it's in excess of 20 years. We haven't had this. So I really am hoping that this fight does come off. I'm very hopeful it does come off, but given the history of Fury and the antics and stuff, I'm still kind of on the fence as to whether I get excited and really believe this is going to happen. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Do you think that we can trust the word of Warren and all the rest and the media and everyone that this fight is going to happen? Or are you skeptical and you think, well, it might still not happen because something will come along and mess it up? Maybe he gets an injury against Ngannou or a cut or whatever and it doesn't happen. Let me know which side of the fence you're on. Does it happen undisputed at some point, maybe end of this year, beginning of next year, or maybe it doesn't? Let me know what you think, and until next time, it's MKO Pugilism over and out.